My name is Grant Wehrli. I'm Assistant Minority Leader, and I represent the 41st District, which covers parts of Naperville and Warrenville. To start off the 2020 General Assembly session, I was part of a press conference with Leader Durkin, and where we outlined our priorities for the year. And one of those priorities, one of our top priorities, is and remains ethics reform. We thought that this year, 2020, was finally going to be the year when ethics was going to be addressed legislatively. My colleagues have gone over the myriad of reasons why we desperately need ethics reform in Illinois, but we were optimistic that we were going to get this done this year. As a member of the Joint Commission on Ethics and Lobbying Reform, we were doing the work that we were supposed to be doing up until March 5th. We were getting testimony. We were hearing from legislative inspector generals, other people of interest that have interest in this topic, watchdog groups. The work was being done. Enter COVID. Now, we all understand the setback that COVID threw into a lot of things in our world. So that being said, however, we cannot simply let that be the excuse for this commission to fall apart like so many other commissions and task forces in Illinois do. It has now been over 5.5 months since we last met. It's over 170 days. There's no excuse, as outlined by my colleagues, why we cannot meet electronically or perhaps even in person to address this crisis in confidence that the state of Illinois has when it comes to ethics. I did receive a phone call after the letter was sent from Leader Harris wanting to know the best way to set up a meeting. That phone call was over a month ago and still nothing. Radio silence. Silence is corruption. So there have been other statewide task forces, committees, boards that do continue to meet. They include, as the Senator referenced, JCAR. We have the Audit Commission, Illinois Works Review Panel, the Census Commission, the Attorney General's Police Licensing Working Group, the Restore Illinois Collaborative Commission, the Senate Transportation Committee, the State Board of Education, the Board of Higher Education, the Illinois Commerce Commission, the Gaming Board, the Workers' Compensation Committee, the RTA Board, the Tollway Board, and the Pollution Control Board all have been meeting. Well, our Committee on Ethics Reform has not. The silence coming from the Democratic leadership on this commission, Senator L.G. Sims and Leader Greg Harris, is unconscionable. It speaks volumes to where their priorities are. I view it as an endorsement of the status quo. They would rather kick the can down the road, as is so often the practice when it comes to true reforms in Illinois. They're going to simply try to play out the clock, get past the November elections, and not address this crisis in confidence that we have in the state of Illinois. It is time to put partisan politics aside, leaders. Harris and Sims, reconstitute this commission. Let's finish the work that we were tasked to do. The time is now. Your silence is corruption. It's an endorsement of the status quo, and that is unacceptable to the people of Illinois.